Who do you guys think is going to win? Do you think Spencer's going to be able to pull off a crazy upset, or do you think Five's going to maintain his dominance and go in? We don't know. We don't know Spencer's skill. We don't know his skill. He may be really, really good. And here we go. Other Spencer better win. Oh, we got a lot of votes for the other Spencer. A lot of votes for the other Spencer. Let's see how that goes. Can he get something together? Can he pull the upset? He's definitely the underdog. In the practice game earlier, Five did not play that well, so we'll have to see if he can kind of get himself together. He just was not playing that well this morning, so we'll just have to see. I still think Five is going to be the better of the two, but it's just going to be hard to see. And Five going to strike first, it looks like, and he is. Five is going to strike first. Go up 1 point, 28 seconds in. Alrighty. Just like that, it's a 1-0 game. And Five's going to win the break. Bring it over to Spencer's side of the field. Spencer's not doing too bad for a relatively new player. So far, I feel like Five's not being super aggressive. But also, Spencer's not doing too bad. He's not missing the ball too much. I feel like he's doing an okay job intercepting, getting some touches. It's going to be hard. Oh, man, what did Five do there? Five almost had a goal. I don't know if he just didn't want to hit it into Spencer or what's going on. Oh, but here he goes. Might be able to... I don't know if Five's just toying with him or what's going on. He's going for the wall shot, it looks like. And that's just barely to the left. And the rebound as well. Five's just not quite on it yet. Five, these shots normally go in for Five. And then Spencer's going to miss a little shot there. And Five's going to win the touch. He's going to win that challenge. I'm lagging for half a minute. Twitch lag. Oh, you're talking about Twitch? Yeah, so from what you hear from me, Spencer, it's called stream delay. So what I'm actually saying is like several seconds, and if the internet's bad, it could be minutes prior. So if you watch the goal, he'll score like a little ways after you. It won't be right away, but that's what you're talking about. That's normal. That's normal. And Spencer, might be able to get a goal here. Not gonna be able to. Spencer's just gonna bump Five into the goal and not gonna quite get the ball. Very close. I'm getting some latency variation. I haven't gotten that all game or all day really. But Five with another goal. Gonna go up 3-0. 3:15 remaining. I feel like this was just another game where it wasn't the greatest matchup. I feel like Five is definitely the more dominant player, and Spencer's still kind of in a newer learning phase. He's definitely not like a noob. It's not his first time playing, but I think Five's gonna get this one in the end. But who knows? Spencer could still pull off a really big upset. Gonna have to hit the ball though. Wasn't able to hit it there. He's gonna don't put it in front of your own goal. Good job. Good job using the drift to get in front of it and not let it go in front of goal. That could have easily been goal number 4 there for Five. Gonna at least make him work a little bit more for it. He says this is not good. A good matchup would be to put Donut and Five and Spencer and you. Honestly, that really would be a good matchup. Unfortunately, it was random pairing. So you got Five doing all these trick shots, and you know he's definitely more experienced. You got Spencer just kind of chasing a little bit. Oh, he got an elimination on Five there. That was still pretty good. We haven't seen an elimination in a while. I think the last one was Oregon Silver, if there even was one. I don't even remember it, but it feels like there was. And you won't be able to do the whole thing. It's 3 a.m. here. Oh man, sorry to hear that, George. I guess I'll hit you up if you're like in bed and you can't do it. That's fine. But I guess we may have an opening after all. We'll just have to see. We may get another opening for a player to hop back in. I know it's kind of unfortunate late having it for the Europeans. Honestly, the Europeans and Americans should be on 2 different brackets. I should have to do that. I should do this earlier for Europeans anyway, but it's not a bad time for us in America, so we'll keep rolling. Did it for fun. At the end of the day, that's all it was, bro. You got to round 2, which is really, really cool. So, no harm, no foul, bro. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for playing, man. That was a really fun game between you and DJ. Still hope DJ feels better. I'm sure he's asleep, hopefully getting some rest. Hopefully he feels better tomorrow. But hey, if you do happen to come back, if you're around for the game, it's still going to be probably a good hour or two before your game. So if you get a little nap, you feel like you want to come back, you're more than welcome to. Until that game is done and someone has been replaced, you are more than welcome to claim your spot. But you may just have to do a fan vote. He says he wants to play. Honestly, yeah, we'll have to see. I know the backup plan was to have like a fan vote for one of the losers to come back. Just whoever wanted to see another loser, like Noodles or someone. So we'll see when it comes time to it. We still got a little ways before then. We got a lot more games. And this game is just, once again, a dominant performance by 5. But the good news is, a lot of these newer players, I mean, good news for the pros, bad news for the newer players. They're getting eliminated. And it's going to make round 2 just even better to watch. Five just not letting up. He doesn't want that clock to burn out. But that is okay. Completely up to him. I'm curious to see if Spencer can get something together and get a goal. It's going to be a little wide there. By 5. 5 on his own goal. It looks like he's going to set Spencer up. Spencer's going to miss it, but it's still going to go in. 5 wanted him to get a goal. He's not too worried about that clock burning out, I guess. Oh, 5 wanted a Brazil. I didn't even notice that. 1-7. That's what he was going for. And both people are going to miss the break. A minute 11 remaining. Let's see what 5 does. Looks like he's just toying around for now. Self goals, that kind of insulting. Aw, it's kind of insulting. He wanted to do a meme. 7-1 is it's a meme in Rocket League. It's called a Brazil. Spencer going with another elimination. Oh, he might be a little angry. Is he going to be able to do it though? Not going to be able to get a goal out of it. Not going to be able to quite get a goal out of it, but that is okay. Here comes 5 with some moves. I'm going to be honest, my advice to Spencer is it's really not going to be a lot you can do to stop 5, except maybe play some defense. If you can keep him out of goal a little bit more, that's probably going to be your best bet. I don't know if you're going to be able to get him in game 2 either. It's just another really bad mismatch, but if you can play more defense, not worry about chasing the ball in game 2, and just, in the end, save a few goals, that'd be perfect. And 5 playing upside down. He's just memeing around right now. Let's see if Spencer can get one last goal here. 5's just kind of vibing over there. He might. Oh, and it's going to be a little to the right. Not going to quite be able to do it. But he's open to coach. Honestly, you know, that at the end of the day, that's something that we've done a lot of this week, is we've just played, got some practice. People have gotten a little bit better, you know. I mean, this isn't an official tourney, you know. By no means is this like an official Rocket League tournament where, you know, a ton of money is involved in, you know, all these sponsors, and it's just a little friends group and some, you know, viewers from the stream just playing for fun. And skill level was not really a requirement this game. And, you know, I feel like if I were to do one for more money, skill levels would have to be required, because I'd like to see some more closer games, you know. But it's still fun seeing friends and viewers just play and have fun, even if they get blown out. I mean, Benji was such a good sport about it. Loved watching Benji. Oh, speaking of Benji, you got to practice today? Oh, you got practice today. I mean, you definitely did. You played one of the best. Boy, here it is in game 2. Let's see what 5 does. Looks like he's going to hit the ball around. He's going to hit it over Spencer. Spencer's not going to be able to secure that goal. 5's just kind of knocking it around. It looks like he might be trying to burn the clock, which honestly is probably the best thing to do. A lot of these games, if they get done quick, probably the best way to do it. I know people probably would rather get a blowout game, but not always the funnest to watch. Spencer definitely getting some practice in with a very good opponent. 5 is very, very good. I mean, once again with Spencer, if there's one thing I'd recommend practicing right now, try to save those. Go to goal, get near goal, and just see if you can hit those out, because that's going to do you wonders in other matches outside of this tournament. Like, just other matches in Rocket League, if you can go in goal, if you can play from around goal, and you can deflect the ball away, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge, and it's going to help you so much, really anywhere you go. 5 going to do a little delayed kickoff. Let Spencer hit it to him, kind of react to it. 5 loves kickoff shenanigans. If there's one thing you should know about 5 is he loves kickoff shenanigans. That is something he will intentionally do half of the time. Like, it's just something he loves. And he's getting pretty good at it. It's backfired on him a few times, but he definitely loves these kickoff shenanigans. Here goes Spencer again with the kickoff. 5's going to be able to knock that one away. Still no score for Spencer. 2-0 on the game. 3:56 and ticking. For these types of games, to speed them up, you might just want to skip the cam. That is true. I guess I could speed it up with that too. I could skip it. I still like rewatching the goals. We'll have to see. Nah, I don't want to. Maybe. I kind of want to do it. I want to keep it just in case people ever want to see all their goals and the replays when they play, so they can go back and watch it and stuff. Once again, like, forfeiting's not illegal. I'm not telling Spencer to, but if he feels like game 3 is just going to be like that, and, you know, I don't want anyone getting mad. Boy, I'm not telling him to. Benji never forfeited, and I am completely fine with that. Getting the practice, getting the work in, seeing how it goes. It's always fun. 3:17 remaining. 5 is up 3-0. And 5, once again, kind of going nice against Spencer, which is honestly awesome. Keeping the clock going. Spencer missed the break. Oh, he's just going to hit it backwards. 5 with the elimination. Oh, no. Munchie says, what's up, Munchies? You're going to be up next, homie, if I can get in contact with your opponent. So stand by. All right, Spencer, you're out. Hey, catch you later, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. You definitely stopped by during a couple of mismatches, but we've had some crazy games, and we got a lot more scheduled. So if you get bored, if you want to stop by again, feel free for it. Feel free to stop by. We got a lot of stuff. Spencer with an elimination to retaliate, bro. He's not playing. These guys are not playing no more at these eliminations. Boy, let me go ahead and message your opponent, Munchies. Let me see if I can get him on. Let me see if I can get him on. Let me see if I can get him to play, because you guys should be up next. Up next should be Frost versus Munchies. 2 relatively new players, but it's definitely not going to be nearly as mismatched. It is going to be a relatively even game. Honestly, I'm kind of excited to see how it goes. It could go either way. However, if he doesn't respond, that leaves a second opening. And that is kind of unfortunate. It's one thing I know for sure, man, is when it comes to planning this type of stuff, it's so hard because people have last minute, you know, stuff go on and they work or just whatever, and you always get a couple and it kind of messes it all up. I definitely got a lot of people cancel on me today, so. Five Sun continuing his lead. We will have to see. Hopefully he responds here soon. You'll play 5 games if it goes to that. Copy that. He says he'll play 5 games, so we're going to be doing a game number 3. He said, don't move. He said, nah, fuck that. He said, I'm scoring. We got some people in the chat wanting a Brazil. Post wants a Brazil. And, ooh, that was a pretty good save by Spencer. Able to do it. Not saying forfeit. Just saying it is an option. If it's not a forfeit and leaving the game, I'm not vibing with that. But if anyone ever, like, just gets blown out sometime and they'd like to just end the misery, I completely understand. I'm the same way, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it is for fun, so you might as well finish. And I am perfectly fine with that. Frost is pretty good. Well, if you guys can DM Frost, because he is not responding to me, so I might have to push. I don't know. We'll see. I can message Power, because I believe it is Power and Natalie up soon. We'll get them up here in the queue very shortly. I don't know if Natalie's still out there. Message Natalie and message Power, where is he? Where is Power? There he is. And it looks like Natalie is good. We'll just have to wait for him. Cool, cool, cool. We're just going to wait on Power. And wait on Frost. One of them has to respond, right? I know George said he's out, which is very unfortunate, but just going late in the day, you know, I don't want to push the whole tournament to tomorrow and do like a part 2 tomorrow, you know, because that's kind of unfortunate, and it was planned for just Saturday. Boy, a lot of players seemingly are not able to, or just it's getting late. I don't. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. Cool, cool, cool. I might try to ring Power real quick in a second, see if I can get him or Frost, man. Got to get one of them. But Natalie's ready. She's ready to play. She's one of the higher ranked people too. We might have another mismatch up next if Frost doesn't respond. We'll see. Power's not the worst. We'll have to see how Power can play, if he can pull anything together. Like a lot of people, and we got to the Brazil with 12 seconds left. I love it. I know a lot of people out there like, oh, these matches are boring. You know, they're blowouts, and you know, I get it, but hey, it comes down to having fun, a little bit of practice, and I think what's even cooler at the end of the day is they still got a chance to play, which most of the time they would not at this skill level. So they get the experience to play, have some fun. Five's going to win game 2. We're going to a game 3. And it is looking like Five is going to sweep the series. I don't know. Spencer might have a shot. We could see. Maybe he's just been playing. Maybe he's been trolling us the whole time. Who knows? Who knows? We will have to see. But one thing's for sure, man. Round 2 is going to be fun. Round 2, we are going to have a lot of good people. I mean, we're going from 16 to 8 people in round 2. And 5 of those 8 people are more than likely going to be Five, Brady, Natalie, you got Duck, and Donut. That's going to be 5 of them. George was one of them, but he is not in it. Silver is one of them. So it's going to be a good game. I guess I'm not even spectating yet. There we go. With spectator mode. Hopefully I can get Power here soon. That is the goal. I'm definitely getting hungry, bro. I had lunch, but it has been a while. See how this game goes. Five almost had a nice shot there. Five gonna get the goal. I saw the elimination too. I'm just trying to get in contact with either Power or Frost. I would like to. I'd like to get in contact with one of them. That would be ideal. And you know, another thing, like I've talked about it when it comes to scheduling these things. We're just gonna kind of, I guess, chill and talk while this game goes on. Like, scheduling this has been a blast, bro. I've had so much fun scheduling this tournament. So like honestly, so much fun casting. It's been kind of stressful at times because people are in and out. You know, whether they're gonna, you know, play, and people are like, oh, it's a maybe, or I'm busy, or you know, I can't do it till this time. It's definitely stressful because there's a lot going on. But one thing that is just uncontrollable is people just not showing up or like canceling or last minute, or just time in general. But I mean, we did get a response from Frost, so let's see what he says. See if he can hop in or not. Five, almost gonna get a goal. And he says he's on his way. So we got the next game secured. Munchies versus Frost. Munchies, are you still out there, bro? We got a game secured. It buys Power a little bit of time, and it also buys Brady a little bit of time, because Brady, I don't think is off yet. We'll have to see. Brady a little bit of time too. But don't worry, we're going to start kind of... I kind of want to get 5 with an elimination there. It's only 1-0, which is really awesome. Burning the clock. But I'm going to try to start conducting interviews and everything a little bit more quicker because we are starting to get later into the night. It's going to be 7. It's probably not going to be like 8 or 9 until we get into round 2. And that's when the games are really going to get good. So try to speed run it a little bit more. Not hesitate too much when it comes to, you know, all the interviews and Slack and getting people in. I'm going to try to work a little bit harder getting people in between games. And Natalie, if you're out there, since Power hasn't responded, I'm going to have to bump it one more. Just a heads up for Natalie. Yes, sir. And here goes. That was a really nice bump by Spencer. I mean, it wasn't quite enough, but it was a nice bump. It was a good play. It was a good play. And 5 going again. He's just going ham now with 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. Does he want a third Brazil? I think he wants a third Brazil. And Frost is loading in, bro. Welcome to the stream if you're in. Always loading into the game. Copy. He will be up next. Munchies, are you still out there? Let me make sure Munchies is out there now. Munchies better not be MIA. It's just, I love doing these tourneys, and I'm very excited to do more of them in the future. A problem, for sure, is just having people for a long period of time, virtually an entire day, and having them around and ready to go just kind of whenever, and not have a lot of downtime between games. It's a hard thing to do. But respect to all the people to do it. And honestly, huge shout out, huge thank you to everybody here today competing just for fun. Actually going to go the length, you know, just all of it. Just the commitment of time and all that stuff. It's really awesome. Thank you guys. You guys are really the people that have got this to happen. And Spencer, was that 5 that hit it? Or was that Spencer? I think that was Spencer with that shot. Wasn't really watching. Nice shot by Spencer, bro. I was kind of looking at the chat. Munchies, it might be MIA. Are you? Better not be. I will cry. I will cry. I'm just kidding, bro. But here we go. Minute 36. 5 with another goal. 1-5. Looking like he wants the Brazil. I think he wants the Brazil. He's done 2 Brazils so far. He might as well do a third. Spencer trying to go for that limb. I saw it. I saw it. He's not playing around now. 1-5, 134. Going to go for the Brazil. 5 is up 2 in the series, and he's winning this game. But, oh, could Spencer ruin the Brazil for 5? Oh, that would hurt. That would hurt. We'll have to see if he can. Can he ruin 5's Brazil? 5 says, you will not ruin my Brazil. Can he get the save? Oh, he did get the save. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. You know, this is why I always say you can, you know, if you don't feel like losing 3 times in a row, you know you're going to get bested. In a mismatch like this, I understand a forfeit. But the reason I also don't suggest it is, yes, I'd like the time. Look at the save. He's gotten better. That save he would have never made game 1 and maybe even game 2. Maybe even game 2. So, I mean, him being able to get saves like that, you've seen Spencer improve a little bit, which is awesome. Great to see it. Love to see it. And unfortunately, he won't be advancing on to round 2, but hopefully he had fun. I imagine he had fun. I'm happy he was able to make it. You know, it was available to the first 16 people, you know, from the friends and viewers that wanted to do it, and he was one of them. And, you know, he hopped on it, and that's a great opportunity. And hopefully he had fun. And hopefully in the future, if we do another one, he'd hop in that one too. That would be really fun as well. And, oh, man. Oh, man, that was a really good save there by Spencer. That was legendary. 33 seconds. He wants one more for the Brazil, and he's not going to get it yet. He might not get the Brazil. I feel like 5's actually trying now. It almost feels like 5 loses the match if he doesn't get the Brazil. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, and they both miss. 20 seconds remaining. Spencer's going to bump the ball. Can 5 get the Brazil? Can he get it? 15. Oh, here he goes. He's going to do a nice little set. Can he go up for the aerial? Can he get the Brazil? He will get the Brazil with 6 seconds remaining. It almost felt like he lost the game if he didn't get the Brazil. Let's be honest. It definitely would have felt like an L. if you didn't get it. But that is okay. That is A-okay. And there it is. It is done. 5 officially advances on to round 2. We'll go ahead and do a quick little interview.
Hey, Spencer.
Hey, what's up, bro? We got 2 Spencers in here. How was it, man? It's very unfortunate you're up against 5. He's one of the best in the tourney for sure.
Hey, no, it's fine. I had fun, dude. I'm telling you, I had fun, and it taught me a lot.
I'm glad you had fun. That's at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Hopefully we can get you in another tourney sometime. Boy.
Yeah, no. At the end of the day, you're right. It's about getting that offense and then being able to quickly switch on your toes and ditch the ball and get back to your goal.
It is, and I think
mean, there was
Sorry, go ahead.
There was a couple times where I had to do that. I wasn't quite good enough.
You know what you got to do, so I mean that's the best thing possible. You know what to do in practice, and you know what to work on, and I mean you get that down, already you're going to be really good at one. So I think practice that a little, you're going to have it for sure next competition. But
yeah, no, fives had let me have some fun. Fives wasn't too overbearing, and he wasn't a complete shutout.
He definitely did, yeah. But hell yeah, man. Hey, thank you again for stopping by and playing.
Oh, you're welcome. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it, even though it's 24 and I've got to run to the store.
That's fair, bro. That's fair. Glad you enjoyed it at the end of the day. But hell yeah, we're going to get 5 in here real quick.
Thank you.
Anytime, bro.
Yeah,
Glad
you have a great day.
You too, bro.
And Fives, thanks for the game. It was fun.
Yes, sir. We're going to get 5 in here.
Thanks, Spencer, for inviting me.
Absolutely, bro. Anytime.
You have a great day.
You too, bro. What's up, 5? Congratulations on the win, bro.
Oh, thanks.
How was it, man?
Pretty good.
How do you feel? I mean, yeah, it was definitely a mismatched game. You didn't have to try too hard, but I mean, you didn't really go too hard on him. You did the Brazil, and that was really all you wanted. It's pretty cool. But we're gonna take a look at the bracket here for everybody to kind of keep them up to date. We officially have our bracket set for number 1, I guess. But I mean, George isn't here, so I guess
I don't know what we're gonna do there.
That's something we're gonna have to figure out. But we got 5 in George, or George's replacement, whoever that might be for bracket 1. Down here we got Tiny versus Silver. Up next we got Frost versus Munchies.
Okay.
So going in, we don't know who the replacement is of George. If he comes back, he comes back. But if not, I think what's going to happen is it's going to be fan favorite for someone that's already been annihilated. Who personally would you want to go up against if you got a chance to choose?
Noodles.
Noodles. I had a feeling that was going to be your answer out of everyone played. Personally, my second choice would be Oregon. I'd love to see him come back too.
I didn't watch the Oregon games. Was he good? Or
him and Silver were the wild card game. That's what I named him. You could not predict that game.
Yeah, I heard you named it that. Then I had to go.
One game Silver would be insane. The next game Oregon would be insane. And then it was just, there's no prediction. It was fun to watch. But those are my 2. Everyone, I think Noodles might win the fan vote. We'll just have to see. But hell yeah, man. Congrats again. I wish I would have had a name for you. But no matter what, it looks like you might get a good chance to go into round 3 even. So
yeah, I want a rematch against Tiny. Because I know what I did wrong. So.
Oh, yes, sir. So it's looking very possible that you and Tiny could go at it here in round 3. So that's going to be fun. Alrighty, man. Thank you for stopping by. Can't wait to see you back in round 2. Oh, man, I'm excited, bro.